Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, the 19th of March, 2023. Beautiful day here in North Las Vegas. Let's see, 52 degrees and cloudy. So, good time to be in Vegas, like I always say. Fall, spring, can't beat it. Anyway, hey, today I have a movie haul. That's right. I went thrifting to Goodwill recently and found some stuff I wanted to share with you. So, my Goodwill, on Wednesdays, they have a senior day, and that's like 40% off of anything you buy. So I usually go on Wednesdays, and also they during the week they have a color, of course. And on this last week, the color was purple. So everything that I picked up that was purple was $1 on that particular day that I went. So yeah, let me share what I got with you guys thrifting here in Vegas. First up, adding to my Walt Disney collection is Shipwrecked. That's right, the DVD of Shipwrecked. It's marked at $2.99. I actually paid $1. $1 for Shipwrecked. It's PG, 93 minutes from 1990. It's an action adventure. About 70% of the people that watched this liked it, according to IMDb. Set sail for high seas adventure in the classic Disney tradition as a boy named Hakan embarks on an extraordinary voyage. When his ship is sunk in a hurricane, Hakan ends up alone on a jungle island, only to discover his shipmates have been kidnapped by a gang of ruthless pirates. Now he must summon all of his courage and instinct for survival to outwit the pirates and rescue his friends. The whole family will cheer this unforgettable, high-spirited adventure. I don't remember ever seeing this one. Let me know if you have seen it and what you thought of it. Like I said, I just adding it to my Walt Disney collection, so glad to have it. Can't wait to check it out. And it had movie points, Disney Insider points. Next up, a thunderous action and nail-biting suspense in a movie called Appaloosa. I also paid $1 for this one. With Renee Zellweger, Jeremy Irons, Ed Harris. I like Ed Harris. And Viggo Mortensen. Appaloosa is, of course, a Western crime drama. It's R-rated, 115 minutes from 2008. And not only is Ed in it, he directed it. Of course, Ed Harris was also in The Truman Show, I do believe. Liked him in that, too. In Marshal Virgil Cole and Deputy Everett Hitch's line of work, you shoot quick, you shoot clean, and you reload straight away. No feelings get you killed. Paired as rivals in a history of violence, Ed Harris, who also directs, produces, and co-scripts, and Viggo Mortensen stand together as friends and for-hire peacekeepers. Cole and Hitch in a character-driven, bullet-hard Western based on Robert B. Parker's novel. As the woman who arrives in town with only $1 and a keen sense of survival, Renee Zellweger adds feelings. The things that can get you killed. To a quest to bring murderer Randall Bragg, played by Jeremy Irons, to justice. Blood will spill in the town called Appaloosa. Never seen it? This looked interesting. Thought I'd pick it up. Kind of one of those popcorn movies I'll put in and relax and turn my brain off and enjoy. Next up, an oldie but goldie. Possessed with Joan Crawford and Van Heflin. Possessed is not rated. It's black and white, 108 minutes long. From 1947. It's a psychological drama, my kind of movie. And about 70% of the people that have watched this liked it. Hard-edged, absorbing study of schizophrenia. Crawford's most complex performance. She loves him when he goes away for months. She loves him when he refuses to marry her. But when callow David Sutton chooses to marry someone else, Louise Howe's love for him takes a darker turn. Give her a gun, and she'll love him to death. Joan Crawford reteams with producer Jerry Wald of her Academy Award-winning Mildred Pierce and claims a 1947 Best Actress Oscar nomination for her portrayal of tempestuous, mentally unstable Louise. I love you, in such an inadequate way of saying I love you. I love you is such an inadequate way of saying I love you, Louise says. It doesn't quite describe how much it hurts sometimes. With Crawford at her film noir queen best, be assured it hurts so good. Okay. This is Warner Brothers put that out. Warner Brothers. Joan Crawford and Van Heflin. A little schizophrenia, psychological drama. I like it. Next up, Cate Blanchett. One of the most powerful films of the year, the tagline says. Veronica Guerin. Veronica Guerin. R-rated, 98 minutes from 2003. It's a biographical crime film. I think Cate Blanchett, from what I'm reading, plays this is based on a true story, apparently, of a journalist called Veronica Guerin. And she was an Irish journalist. And she was reporting on the drug problem that they were having in Dublin, Ireland. And back in 1996, her reporting led to her murder. And this is her story. From producer Jerry Bruckheimer and starring Academy Award nominee Cate Blanchett comes Veronica Guerin, the action-packed, critically acclaimed true story about the journalist who risked everything in search of the truth. In the mid-1990s, Dublin was nothing short of a war zone as the most powerful and dangerous drug lords battled for absolute control. But their most fearsome opponent wasn't the police. It was the courageous Veronica Guerin, played by Blanchett, balancing home and family against her responsibility to her readers and country. She stopped at nothing to expose them. This suspense-filled and thrilling story will stun you with its power. Looked interesting to me. I'd not heard this story. Don't remember anything about it. If you've by the way, if you've seen or watched any of these movies, please feel free to comment and let me know what you thought of them. Next up, with Malcolm McDowell and Mos Def in Island of the Dead. Oh yeah, baby. Island of the Dead's from 2000. It's 91 minutes long. It's a Canadian horror film. Of course, anything with Malcolm McDowell in it, I'll watch. Had not heard of this, and it's a blind buy, if you will. Millionaire developer Rupert King, played by Malcolm McDowell, has his sights set on developing Hart Island in New York City's harbor. For over a century, New York City has buried their unknown dead there in mass graves. However, King disrespects the dead and is sure their final resting place will be perfect for his exclusive development. But when King is stranded on the deserted island for the night, he soon becomes hunted by the ravenous predators that lie buried beneath the earth. Okay. This does not get great reviews, but like I said, I'll watch Malcolm McDowell any old time, so glad to have that. One of my favorite shows from back in the day, and I'm trying to fill in all the seasons, and I did not have this one. and for $2.99, I actually paid less than that. I think it was $2.49 or something. The fourth season of Two and a Half Men, back when Charlie Sheen was partway sane. I love Charlie Sheen. He went off the deep end and cost himself his job in this series, which kind of stunk. This is a comedy TV series, of course. It aired on CBS for 12 seasons, from 2003 to 2015. Of course, Charlie left after I believe it was the 8th season. So, he was replaced by Kutcher. Not as, of course, I, I I watched it after Charlie left, but I did not. Wasn't as to me. It just wasn't as great. So there you go. Let me know what you thought down below of Two and a Half Men. One of my favorites. Kind of a nice setup here. 4 discs. Two and a Half Men. Let me know what you thought. There's Charlie. Poor Charlie. Had to end up in rehab, didn't he? I believe so. Speaking of fun series that didn't last quite long enough, this one didn't. I enjoyed the heck out of this. And this is season 1, the complete first season. Karma is a Funny Thing. My name is Earl. My name is Earl. Ran from 2005 to 2009 on NBC. 4 seasons. Had Jason Lee as Earl Hickey. Funny, I enjoyed this series. Let me know if you. And like I said, it only lasted 4 seasons, and they were going to have a 5th, but they left a cliffhanger on the 4th one, and just never renewed it for some reason. I can't remember what the reason was. Offbeat indeed, and utterly charming. Earl, played by Jason Lee, is learning the hard way that when you do something bad, it has a way of coming back and biting you in the butt. Hoping to turn his life around, Earl's got a lengthy list of detestable deeds to make up for, from stealing a one-legged girl's car to avoiding a nasty breakup by faking his own death. Winner of the People's Choice Award for Favorite New TV Comedy, My Name is Earl is wildly offbeat and hilariously irreverent. The #1 comedy of the season. All 24 Season 1 episodes. Has an audio commentary also on selected episodes. And a Karma is a Funny Thing blooper reel. I enjoyed the heck out of this. Let me know if you've seen it, what you thought of it. My name is Earl. Got it for $1. Pretty cool. Alright, well, we added a few Blu-rays to the collection. And I'm sure my wife and I will enjoy this one. This is an oldie but goldie. The African Queen with Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn. It's not rated, from 1951, 105 minutes long. It's an adventure drama. Bogart got his Oscar of Best Actor for this deal. The African Queen. Starring Academy Award winners Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn, The African Queen tells the timeless tale of 2 mismatched strangers joining forces in a common cause, and finding love also along the way. Meticulously restored from the original film elements, the story chronicles the burgeoning romance between Bogey's River Rat, Charlie Allnut, this is filmed in the Belgian Congo. Belgian Congo. Okay. If I watched this, it was a long time ago. I don't remember it, so I thought the wife and I could watch this. Let me know if you've seen it and what you thought. put out by Paramount. Next up, a movie called Shimmer. I picked it up because it was very inexpensive. Shimmer, from 2021. It's let's see, 79 minutes long, and it's about 60% of the people that watch it like it. So I thought, what the heck? Forensic scientist. This writing is way too small. Forensic scientist Dr. Thea Kate is called to a bizarre crime scene by baffled detective Kurt Bloss. What she thought was the scene of a murder turns out to be something more terrifying. The body of a victim is devoid of all moisture and looks like broken glass. The victim's widow claims the killer is in the light. Soon deaths are stacking up and the pressure is on for Dr. Thea Kate to unearth the truth. It becomes apparent that the true hunter is shimmering in the light. It's mystery, apparently. Shimmer. Let me know if you've seen this one. It sounds interesting. Echo Bridge released this. And the last thing I picked up on my thrifting adventure to Goodwill, The Horse Whisperer. Brand new, factory sealed. Robert Redford and Kristen Scott Thomas, The Horse Whisperer. I like this. I really enjoyed this movie. It's from 1998, PG-13, 169 minutes. Of course, it's a Western drama. Robert Redford, I loved him in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I remember watching this and enjoying it when it came out in the theaters. So I didn't have it in my collection. I thought, what the heck? Let's rewatch. Relive every heartwarming moment of The Horse Whisperer, presented for the first time on Blu-ray, featuring an all-new digital restoration with enhanced picture and sound. After a devastating riding accident, a young girl and her beloved horse are left with serious physical and emotional scars. When her mother calls on the Horse Whisperer to help, she meets a rugged rancher who not only has an extraordinary gift with animals, but also an ability to enrich the lives of people around him. Enjoy this majestic film like never before on Blu-ray. There you go. Let me know if you've seen The Horse Whisperer. I loved it. Can't wait to rewatch this with the wife. Alright guys, that's it for my trip to Goodwill this last week. I think I picked up a few cool things. Let me know down below what you thought. If you enjoy my videos, give me a thumbs up. That's right, a like. Subscribe, please. It costs you nothing. And hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. Sunday, you know what that means. It's giveaway time. Unfortunately, the person that won yesterday, the digital codes, hasn't responded yet, so I don't know what that person wants as far as digital codes. So I can't do anything with the digital codes, but I can give away a physical copy or two. So here's what's on the slate this week. Ready? I'm going to go with the Fanatic again, of course, with John Travolta. The Fanatic. Still factory sealed. Still factory sealed. Stephen King's Dr. Sleep. Still factory sealed. Before the Fire. Fear is Contagious. Still factory sealed. And finally, this is a biggie. Now, you guys know that I showed this off last week when I picked it up. Sylvester Stallone's Rocky, the Knockout Collection. But in the meantime, I've now acquired the first three Rockies in steelbook form. The new fourth one comes out this coming Tuesday, and I've already pre-ordered it. So because of that, I'm also going to put this up So this is opened. I did open it. I did watch the only reason I really wanted this one was for the uh, featurette, the behind the scenes documentary, The Making of Rocky versus Drago. It's a great featurette. I've watched it. I'm not going to watch it again probably. So because I already have the steelbooks in 4K, I'm giving this away. It has the first 3 digital codes, 1, 2, and 3, still in there, still available. They're in here. Like I said, I've only watched the documentary in here, and then I put everything back in. It's mint. So it does have the 4K Ultra HD and digital codes of Rocky 1, 2, and 3. There is no digital code for Rocky 4. My brother wanted that, and I gave it to him. So there you go. Let me know in the comments below. We're going to use the word Rocky. Easy. ROCKY. Use the code word Rocky in a comment below, and you'll be eligible to pick out 2 of these movies. 2 of them will come to whomever the winner is next Saturday. Okay? So, next Saturday, use the word Rocky. You have to live in the United States. That's the only criteria. And good luck to everybody. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. That's why I do these giveaways, to show my appreciation. So, you guys keep smiling. Keep having fun. Keep that positive attitude about you. And until the next time, peace.